Yo guys, welcome back to another Super Talks About Apex. I don't know, we need to get some proper titling for these news slash info drops, whatever. Welcome in. Hope everybody's having a great week. Let's talk the freaking Peacekeeper. So in case you didn't know, at the beginning of this month, the Peacekeeper got a small little itty bitty boost. So it has now been considered kind of OP because the spread and the bullet size has been severely increased. Meaning if you play it cool, you can really drop a guy with a freaking Peacekeeper. But yesterday or the day before that, they finally released a new update. Or wait, I think it's still coming out. A new update which will change things again and make it a little bit better. So how are they actually improving this, or kind of nerfing it a little bit? Well, they're increasing by a tenth of a second the rechamber time from 1.1 second to 1.2 seconds. And the headshot multiplier will be reduced from 1.5 to 1.25. So, will this be enough to stop the Peacekeeper punch? Honestly, no. If a dude is good with the Peacekeeper, he'll continue to be good. There's no mind that the Peacekeeper has always been a strong weapon since the beginning of this game, and it will continue to be. It's a short range weapon. It's supposed to be used in close quarters and close fights. It continued to be like that. Thankfully, it is supposed to be like that. So I understand that a lot of people are mad, but hey, it's part of the game. Adapt. Play to your strengths. And if you see somebody with a freaking Peacekeeper or an evade close range, you know what to do. You need to increase that distance and fight a little bit further. In case you didn't know, most fights are like fought around 20 to 20 meters. So that's like medium to close range. Alright? Unless you get into close quarters, there's really not much that a Peacekeeper can do. So be smart, play cool. Don't worry, nerfs and boosts are gonna keep coming for the weapons. There's a lot of chatter about it, but yeah, basically that's it. RIP Peacekeeper. No, not really. So now I got you a little bit more of info that came across the Reddit and the EA forums. A little survey was made about who's OP and who's not. So who needs to be boosted and who needs to be freaking nerfed. Even though 91% of people think that Mirage needs a serious boost, a little buff, I don't know. I think it's his actual powers that really don't fit the style of this map. It's too wide, so it's less cover, you know, so he cannot just bamboozle you that easily. But most people still think that Pathfinder and Wraith are still too overpowered. Let me see if I can grab some numbers for you. Well, honestly, it's not that much, by a little margin. But are they? Basically, there's two things that make people think about that way. It's easily that Pathfinder can use his grapple to reach higher spots and really move fast. But come on, it has been like that since the beginning of the game. So I don't understand why are people still crying about it. It's just part of his character skills. Not much to do, you know. And Wraith, it's just she can step into the void with her alt, not the ultimate. So it's always been there. It's not a new game mechanics. You just have to play around it and predict that they're going to use their passive, their alternative abilities, and try to quickly evade, get the cover, shield up, regain some strength, reload, and come back to the fight. It has always been like this with Pathfinder and Wraith. So no, they are not overpowered. If you truly know how to maneuver and how to play with these characters, it's practice. With all characters, practice. Although I will give it easily that World End is kind of a tricky map for some characters, like I mentioned before. Mirage, does he need a buff above? A buff? What the hell is a buff? A buff. He might really need a buff, yes. But even with the buff, what are you gonna do? Like bamboozle people to get into tunnels, to move between houses? That's like 1/10 of the map. What are you gonna do when you're running around the other 9/10? Come on, be smart. Don't use Mirage. And his ult, come on, his ult is just so pointless. You know, it's if you're in a mid to end game situation, it's pretty much unusable unless you got like a fast recharge and probably a Phoenix kit, you know, and your squad mates are kind of taking some of the attention, because it's really not that useful, to be honest. And basically that's it. That's a funny things that go around Reddit and EA forums. What about you guys? What do you guys think that who needs to be nerfed? Who's freaking OP and needs to be nerfed? Who's a freaking wimp and needs to get a little nerf in? I don't know. Tell me about it in the comment section. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed these little info tactics. I don't know. These info Apex news for your delight. I'll be seeing you soon. Be freaking super. Don't forget to check out live on Twitch. Over on twitch.tv/SuperPt. You can find all those links below. Don't forget to leave a freaking subscribe. Be freaking super. And I'll see you soon. Peace. I'm out. Bye.